Hi, I'm Paul Mross, and I'm CEO of Happy Wellness. So I've been supporting the yoga industry for about 20 years. I'm a yoga instructor and a yoga researcher. I work with the University of Wisconsin in Madison, and we do research on things like fall prevention and making sure people's quality of life is better. Our story really started when I was doing research with the deaf and hard of hearing community. I don't sign, and these were all individuals that had never done yoga before, so there were some communication challenges there. So I went home, printed out some feet, and put them down on the mat so that they were able to find where they should be on the floor. This basically empowered them, and then it allowed them to access what we wanted them to do easier. We formed this company called Happy Wellness that was designed to bring this out into the community. We've now found that physical therapists and occupational therapists really enjoy using the mat. And specifically, the pediatric community has really taken this on. The kids are engaged on the mat right off the bat. So it's really easy for them to work with them. We've had the mat in Special Olympics. We've had the mat with fall prevention. It's an engaging tool for a lot of individuals. They see the mat, they want to get on the mat, and they want to use the mat. We are working with a nonprofit here in Madison called YAFA, Yoga Accessible for All, and their purpose is to give underserved communities access to more yoga here in Madison, Wisconsin.
My name is Iris Mickey, and I'm co-founder of Yoga Accessible for All, YAFA. This is a group of different kinds of ages of people with different kinds of developmental disabilities. So, for instance, the concepts of a wider stance or a narrow stance in that population could be very difficult to understand. But when you can use the demarcations on the mat, it becomes very simple. And you can also modify person to person that way because of the different placements of the demarcations on the mat. One person's wider stance is not going to be the same as another person's wider stance, which is very much of an OT concept, adapting for the person, not for the pose. The Happy Mat plays a specific role in working with people to help adapt. You can do a task analysis and break down step by step and have pointers on the mat to direct people. Rather than saying step your foot over a couple of inches, you can actually direct them to a specific area on the mat. Students are really used to the mats now, and they come in, and when we say line your feet up on the feet, they know just what to do. When we say step back to that first line, they know what to do. And that any teacher can come in, and once they learn those cues, it can be replicated.
My name is Martha Boyer. I'm a volunteer interpreter for the Hispanic community.
Hi, I'm Pat Powell, and I'm the Human Services Coordinator at the Office for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing in the state of Wisconsin. When somebody is facing you, everything is opposite. So much confusion about what's right, what's left. Use your right foot, use your left foot, raise your right arm, raise your left arm.
With the mat, I began to feel more comfortable because not only did I get a new toy, but I got instructions.
There's markers on the mat, so you know right away where to put your legs, where to put your feet.
So I can visualize the mat. If I open my eyes and I look down, then I know I'm within the lines. I feel safer.
What's unique, obviously, about our mat is it has this communication template that's on it. So it's easier for people to access, and it's all about really the fundamental functionality of the therapist and the client using it.
Do it one time, and it works.
Get the mat.
I love the mat.
Ask your occupational or physical therapist or their clinic where you can get your Happy Mat today.